start. In this second appeal revision by the first defendant, the short point falls for consideration is whether he is responsible for the damages claimed by the plaintiff. The respondent herein for malicious prosecution stop. The trial court held that the plaintiff respondent has failed to prove that the report given by the first defendant was without any reasonable and probable cause or out of malice. Stop. Accordingly, it dismissed the suit. Stop. The appellate court held that the first defendant launched the prosecution falsely and maliciously without any reasonable and probable cause and decreed the suit stop. In order to determine the point in question, I have to refer to the facts of the case. Stop para. The respondent is a Roy owning both Inam and Sen lands at Narukallapadu in Tiruvuru Taluk. Stop. There were disputes between him and the village Karnam. Stop. He filed a suit against the Jamindar and the slate and obtained a decree for grant of patta. Stop. The first defendant, who is the revenue inspector, and the second defendant, who is the village munsif, made demands for payment of the land revenue and threatened to proceed against him personally by attaching his movable property. Stop. Subsequently, the second defendant prevailed upon the first defendant to make a report with false allegations to the deputy Tehsildar of Visanapet and to the station house officer of that place. Stop. Accordingly, a complaint was made that he obstructed a public servant in the discharge of his duties under section 183 IPC. Stop. As a result of the complaint, a prosecution was launched against him before the sub-magistrate, who remanded him to custody for 8 days and thereafter he was released on bail. Stop. The prosecution ended in an acquittal. Stop. He suffered a great mental pain owing to the arrest and imprisonment and had to spend large sums of money to defend himself. Stop. He therefore claims rupees 500 by way of damages. Stop. In this action, he has implicated the revenue inspector, the village munsif, and the collector as defendants 1, 2, 3 respectively. Stop. Para. The village munsif in his written statement has denied that he was instigated by the Karnam to make a false report and stated that the attachment was perfectly valid. Stop. He denied that he initiated the proceeding and that there was any cause of action against him. Stop. Para. The third defendant also pleaded that the attachment was valid and denied that the report was false. Stop. He also denied that the Karnam gave the report at the instigation of the first defendant. Stop. A legal plea was also taken that the suit was barred by res judicata on account of the decision in OS number 172 of 1983 on the file of the district munsif's court. Nujuvid. Stop. The first defendant adopted the written statement of the third defendant. Stop. Para. On these averments in the pleadings, the trial court framed 9 issues and on the evidence produced dismissed the suit, holding that the report made by the first defendant was not without any reasonable and probable cause and out of malice. Stop. Aggrieved by the judgment and decree of district munsif. The plaintiff went in appeal stop. The appellate court disagreed with the finding of the trial court and allowing the appeal decreed the suit as against the first defendant and dismissed as against the defendants 2 and 3 stop. The first defendant has now come up in revision stop.